This is a group of people who bid better than odor. Overload of 300% is considered a new entry, but only in the bus. Afternoon in Hyderabad, Pakistan. The sky is cloudy, thousand gray, heavy on the edge of the city. The air doesn't freeze, a moist dust, and the faint sweet smell. In this clearing, Brother Ram is with brother, doing the preparations before pulling the goods. The big brother said, "Freight this bowl of rice. It's not what it was 10 years ago. More and more highways. More and more trucks. Shipping costs are being pressed lower and lower year by year. Oil price, toll, maintenance parts are all looking for. I want to feed my family of 4. Want to pay rent at the end of the month. I want my son and daughter can study in a better school. Run a load according to the rules. Escape cost. There's not enough money left to buy a decent salary. So they have to do it. That is to grow the height of the carriage. 2 brothers neatly on the edge of the car. Put a huge heavy white waterproof shed. Bouillon tightly covered outside this newly tied fence. Hemp rope and iron hook at the bottom. Densely fixed on the upper edge of the original carriage. A simple heightening. The actual effect is nearly several times the cargo capacity. The humble but practical supercar was born. He looks funny. More thrilling vulnerability. But Brother Ram knows. He can handle the next weight. It's an open secret in the industry. It's a rule that has to be bent under the squeeze of life. Truck gasping. Drive into the rusted gate of the sugar farm. Familiar. A stronger breath is coming. That's the burnt incense of this hall. Microacid after fermentation of plant fibers, and the rust from the operation of the machine. Mixture with oil level. The ground is brown residue ground. Bypass the factory area. A mountain appears. A completely dry pile of waste. Tawny behemoth. That's after squeezing in the sugar. The remaining fiber remnants are dry and fluffy. Like countless beasts being air-dried. Stacked into daunting volumes. The truck was slowly dumped to the foot of the mountain. A shoe, belt bulldozers are already waiting on the hillside. The driver is a rare guest with beard. No extra instructions, bulldozers roar. Huge steel spatula held high, then push forward. Scum on the top of the mountain suddenly collapsed like a mudslide. A top torrent. Pouring down the shovel face, rush into the tall carriage. The moment the first torrent came in, the whole body sank sharply down. Leaf springs screamed. The tires seemed to be squashed a bit. With the influx of lung residue, filled the bottom quickly, then it starts to build up rapidly and bulge at this time. A few workers who have been waiting jumped on the edge of the car. They hold long sticks in their hands, holding farm implements to ancient farmers. Whenever the bulldozer pauses the gap, they stepped on the higher and higher softness. Soft and elastic waste pile. Poke here with a stick. Take a shot there. Flatten the bulge. Stuff the edges. Let these fluffy scraps carry tighter. More efficient coloring in every inch of space. Their movements have a dull rhythm. Is to be within a limited volume, a humble effort to squeeze a little more weight. Dusty. Fine fibrous debris, flying in the condensed air. Stick to sweaty skin. People who choke can't stop coughing, standing almost flush with the top of the cab. Workers on the scrap heap, shadow in the gray background. Looks a little blurry. Everything is ready. Brother Ram with brother. Unfold the larger tarpaulin that has already been prepared. They work together to. Heavy lids drag to the top of the scrap heap. Shouting simple mice to spread him out hard. Cover the entire uneven tawny hill. Then crisscross with thicker hemp rope to bind the canopy of a dangerous giant. Every corner of the cloth, tied to the sturdy hooks under the carriage, must be tied firmly. airtight or strong airflow on the road. Put it in first gear and release the clutch. The bones of the old truck all made a clucking sound, and then he started with an extremely slow, extremely hard speed, forward peristalsis. I don't think it can be open. Drive out of the gate of tanking.